The other night, my daughter Anna asked me, "Is there such a thing as perfect?" Then a few nights ago, she lifted her shirt at the dinner table and asked me a different question. "Am I fat?" Anna is 7 years old. She's a first grader. Hello, this is John Ashworth, the fitness nomad. Recently, it seems to be the topic of choice at the dinner table, fatness. And finally, the other night, I asked that we put a stop to it. Too much talk about fatness, I said. Isn't there something more interesting we can discuss? Of course, part of it could be my fault. I'm a fitness guy, and very often spend time around the dinner table prophesying about what we need to do to solve the problem I see firsthand everywhere I look. In fact, I remember sending a tweet last Saturday stating something like, "I see too many bellies that need trimming." It was a Saturday and there were dads coaching soccer games, no longer hiding behind their work clothes, bellies exposed in soft t-shirts. While it's true we are getting too fat, there's another problem brewing under the surface like a geyser. And once in a while, that geyser gushes forth and douses us in a hot and sobering bath. All this focus on fatness, it turns out, can also make us quite self-conscious, confused, and ultimately sick with skinniness. Here in Madison, NBC News anchor Lee Mills produced a story recently that showed us firsthand how the problem of obesity can move 180 degrees in the opposite direction. In short, her story was that of a young girl who almost killed herself with an overemphasis on skinny. Please don't mistake my intent here. Overweightness is not off the hook. If you're too heavy, you certainly should be doing something about it. Because if you're not, well, I've ranted about that elsewhere on this blog. What I'm here to discuss instead is the topic of my fitness segment tonight with Lee Mills. The vital importance that we find balance in our pursuit of health, fitness, weight loss, and a body image we can sleep with at night. In my humble and professional opinion, I think we miss an important opportunity every day to educate our children about the importance of good, wholesome, well-rounded pursuit of a more healthful lifestyle. We feed them garbage in the school lunch program, take away recess when we want to punish them, play movies and eat sweets in the gymnasium when it rains, and discourage running on the blacktop because it's unsafe. In addition, we hold bake sales and birthday parties and feed them high glycemic food after soccer games, filling their everyday life with the idea that treats and sweets and other unhealthy food choices are okay, acceptable, and part of what it means to be a kid. And then we turn around and tell them, fat is no good. And it isn't, of course. But where, I ask you, is the balance? When a young girl is eating no more than a few bites of a cucumber and exercising for hours each day, and no one notices until she's on her deathbed, you might be quick to say that she's an anomaly, a rare occurrence of imbalance that exists in stark contrast and in rare occurrence to what is normal. I'm not really here today to debate that with you. What I'm here to do today is to challenge you, as always. I want to challenge you to reconsider your opportunity, our opportunity, the opportunity we miss every day when we don't sit down with our children for dinner, to enjoy a meal that takes us longer than 15 minutes to prepare and probably twice as long to clean up. The opportunity we have every day in a school lunchroom, not just to serve better food, but also to use that time to educate kids about good health, beyond your weight. How much do you think you could teach a group of kids if you spent 10 minutes every day at lunch serving them stuff that could actually be considered food, and then teaching them what's in it, why it's so good for them, and how to sit down with intention and eat it? 10 minutes a day for 12 or 13 years adds up to a lot, but we miss it, ignore it, and deny its importance. Where's the balance? In a world where we create shows like The Biggest Loser, we are also creating the exact opposite extreme in young girls like the one mentioned above. The balance is an education. I see it every day with the clients I work with at my fitness studio. They don't know how to eat, exercise, and take good care of themselves. Many of them don't even know how to cook. Yes, we are all aware on some level that we need to work toward better health. And some of us even have some basic knowledge about how to do that. But ask someone if they actually put a meal plan together this week, or if they know what's for dinner tonight, and they will look at you with an expression I've seen 1,000 times. People will tell you they're too busy, tired, or confused to do the right thing. Some of them will tell you they don't even care. And if they won't tell you that, they're simply in denial. All of this is easy to ignore until we discover our daughter, lying in her hospital bed, fighting for her life, and for no good reason other than the fact that she thought she needed to be skinnier, perfect, or mostly not fat. The time has come for all of us to take responsibility for what we have all created together. The time has come for us to stop making excuses and to stop pretending that we don't have to do better. Because every day that goes by in our homes, in our schools, at our soccer games, and in the deep and personal crevasses of our emotional lives, that we don't take the opportunity to live better, be healthier, and find a reasonable balance in our pursuit of healthy, is a day we miss to make a difference, not just for our children, but for all of us, for humankind. I think we can all agree we have some big problems to solve here. But what are we really doing about it? What's for dinner tonight?